Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Angie, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I installed this wig from Ali Pearl Hair. And if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. I'm going to be giving you guys an in-depth tutorial on how I pluck my wigs. So what I need is a spray bottle, I need my tweezers, and I also need a rat tail comb. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to part the hair into two sections. One section being the rest of the hair and the other being the front where like the baby hairs is going to be. So I'm going to make sure that I comb this and make sure that there's no tangles before I spray some water on it. The water is basically just to make it easier to pluck and so you can see how well you're plucking. So I'm going to use my thumb and I'm going to push the hair backwards. Make sure that you have a firm grip because this is going to make you like be able to see how well that you're plucking. So I'm going to pull the hair backwards. Now I'm going to start plucking and I'm going to basically be pressing the tweezers together and pulling backwards. So press together, pull backwards, press together, pull backwards. So I'm going to make sure that I do this repeatedly. So basically this is the process of plucking. But another thing I will tell you is that when you're plucking, make sure that you go in different spaces. Do not pluck in the same direction. So you basically like hop around basically, but do not pluck in one space because that's how you're going to get bald spots. Don't do that. That's a no-no. So make sure you go in different spots at different times, just like basically plucking in every which direction so that it gives more like of a hair like feel, if you get me. So I'm going to do this all over the hairline, and basically this is how I pluck. So you basically pluck as much or as little as you want to depending on how you want your hairline to look. But for me, I'm going for more of like a scalp but not balding scalp look. I don't like the over scalp look. It doesn't look good to me. But I'm gonna put this part backwards and I'm basically gonna repeat the steps I just did. See how it's already looking like scalp period. So I'm gonna repeat the steps, but I'm gonna be a little more light-handed just because there's less hair in the front and I don't want it to bald, like because frontals do like shed over time, so I don't want it to be too thin. But look at how that is looking so good. So I'm gonna repeat the steps from here to here and look at how much hair came out. It's looking like a nest. But yeah, we can just throw that away because we do not need it. And now we're just gonna hot comb just to see how well that we pluck. So while you hot comb, you'll see if you need to pluck a little bit more or if you pluck too much. So now we need to seal the deal. So I'm going to take my Fantasia spray and spray that over the hairline. And I'm also going to use a wax stick just to give it a little bit more of like support. So basically this is just going to give it more of that scalp look but keep it in place. Because when you hot combing isn't really going to do much. So you need to actually like put products to make it stay in that direction. Okay, so we have done the prepping for the hair. Now onto the install. So I've been so excited to do this hair. I haven't done curly hair in a long time. So let's just get right into the install. So I'm going to use my regular Got2b gel. Y'all already know the drill. And I'm going to blow dry this backwards to protect my edges because we love the install, but we want to keep our edges at the same time. So make sure that you do slick your edges backwards, girls. So next after this, I'm just going to go on with the ball cap method. Since it is HD lace, I just feel like it is necessary because anytime I do like just put my regular wig cap on without doing the ball cap, it does not look right. I can see it through my lace and that is not cute. So let's just, take the extra time to make sure that it's flawless. So I'm going to put on the wig cap, put some Ghost Bond or whatever lace glue that you do use. And I'm going to use this cream foundation thing. I think it's by Ruby Kisses. I got from Beauty Supply Store. It's like $5. It goes a long way and it makes a huge difference in my ball cap method. So after that, I'm just going to cut the excess wig cap off just to make sure that everything is as flat as possible because the purpose of the ball cap is to make it look like scalp. So I'm gonna cut the excess off and make sure that you cut as much as possible because you don't want those little like strings you don't want those little strings hanging out. It's not cute. So we're gonna put on the wig, and the wig is given very much widow's peak, and we don't want that. I mean I have a natural widow's peak, a really small one, but I don't want that in my wigs. So I'm just going to adjust it, make it look like how I really want it to look or how I really want my hairline to look. So guys, this HD lace is giving HD. The hair is thick, is super thick. So what I'm gonna do is cut the sides off to make sure that it lays as flat as possible. So I always drag it down, and then I'm going to go around the hair, making sure I don't cut off the hair, because that's where my baby hairs are gonna be too. And I'm just gonna pull it down and make sure that it is as flat as possible. Drag it down, pull it, tug it if you have to, but just make sure that it is lined up so that when you install it, you're not having any problems. So I'm gonna go ahead and separate some of the hair that I do not want in this wig, just because it's giving very much widow's peak, and we already said that that is not cute. So I'm gonna separate some of this, but the way I'm looking at it, I'm just like, it's not gonna look that like cute. So I'm gonna separate a little bit more, and I'm just gonna take only a little bit off, just because I want to still have a lot of hair to work with. So I think that looks good. I think that's fine. I'm not gonna take too much off. So I'm gonna put the wig backwards, and we're gonna prepare my skin to put the glue. Always use alcohol to remove any makeup or dirt or oil that you have, and then proceed to putting your glue on. So I'm gonna do about 2 layers of this Ghost Bond glue. I've tried other glues. I've tried Bold Hold, Ghost Bond. There's this one by Erica J, and the Erica is nice, but honestly, my Ghost Bond be doing me right, and I've been sticking with it ever since I really started doing hair. So I'm gonna spread the glue, and I'm gonna make sure that it turns clear before I put on the second layer, and just wait for it. Like, be patient. Do not just go ahead and put it while it's still white, because your install is not going to last. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the second layer and put another layer of glue and dots, and then I'm just gonna spread it as thin as possible to make sure that it dries properly. Have you guys ever gotten those like ripples in your lace and it just does not look flat? This is where makes or breaks that. So make sure you always glue the middle down first and then glue the sides down, because gluing the sides down, the middle most likely is not going to be flat. And the way I also make my install stay, I just make sure to press that glue into the lace. Even if my head is hurting, you have to press it, and that gives it more like scalp it lace. The hair is better too. So I'm gonna blow dry it to make sure that it is extra secure, because we do not want this wig shifting, girl. So now I'm gonna cut the wig into like 3 or 4 sections, just to make it easier to cut the lace. And I'm going to carefully cut the lace, because I used to make mistakes in the past too, and just trying to cut the lace quickly and just get it over with. But now I be taking my time, take off the hairs that need to be taken off, and then leave the ones that need to be left alone. So take your time with this. Do not rush it, because this also like will determine how your future installs with the same wig will look like. So take your time and just cut it slowly but surely, and make sure that you pay close attention to what you're cutting, and make sure not to cut yourself as well. It's giving very much scalpy Yana, and this is what we're going for. So I finished cutting the lace on all sides, and I'm just loving this no baby hair look. And one day I will surely do a flawless install without baby hairs, but today is not that day. But I'm just moving the hair around and seeing what part of the lace needs to be extra tacked down. And make sure you always do this, because if you don't, when you do your baby hairs, you're gonna see it starts to lift. So I'm just gonna do the regular 1-2 step, nothing too extravagant. And I don't know, I've just been in love with these kind of baby hairs. I don't like it too extravagant, but not too simple at the same time. So I'm gonna slick it backwards, just because I love my curly hairs to just be very slick. And I'm gonna spray some Fantasia spray. I'm gonna use this instead of the Got To Be today, just because I want a bit more of like a seamless install instead of like a really secure one. So now I'm gonna start cutting my baby hairs, and I'm going for the soft, but like not the type of baby hairs where you sleep, wake up, and it's gone. I want them to be there all week long. So I'm gonna curl my baby hairs upwards as usual. I love this little small flat iron. It just does wonders for me. So I'm gonna curl my baby hairs upwards, make sure that it is like really curled, not just like straightened. And I'm gonna take Got To Be, and instead of using mousse, I started doing this thing where I just use Got To Be on the top of the baby hairs, not the entire thing, because then it's gonna look like the hard ones that are like stuck to your head, and we don't want that. So I'm just gonna use this and slick the top just to make sure that it stays put, and then I'm gonna leave the ends alone to make sure that they remain like fluffy. The thing about baby hairs is that you're gonna have to keep maneuvering it till it actually looks like how you want it to look like. But if you know me, I am not good at doing baby hairs on myself. but it is looking pretty presentable today. Like, I feel like I did like a pretty good job, if I say so myself. And especially the sideburns, oh, those are the worst. Like, I cannot do them on myself to save my life. But it looks good. The hair is looking laid. The install is looking thick. So I do not use water on my curly hair. I just feel like it makes it look really flat, and it takes a while to dry, so I just go straight in with mousse, and this just gives me like more of a thicker and fuller look, also giving that, you know, little wet look that we're looking for. So I'm also going to be detangling it with my fingers as I'm doing this, and it's just looking so good. Oh my goodness, I'm in love with curly hair. To give the wig a little bit of extra shine, I'm going to go in with my olive oil heat protected spray. This is just to make it look a little bit more luscious because it looks a little bit dry, but once I add this, it just seals the deal. So I'm going to put this everywhere, including the top, just to make sure that everything looks cohesive. Now guys, we are almost at the end of the video, and I'm just hot combing to make sure that everything looks in place the way it's supposed to. Now I'm gonna go in with this LA Girl Pro Conceal for my part, just to make sure that it looks as straight and as perfected as possible. And look at this hair. Ali Pro did me so good. I'm so in love with this unit. And I always just wear my curly hair in the middle part, but I'm trying different styles to see how I like it. This is in the middle part, and then I'm gonna try to put it behind my ear, like, you know, the half up, half down. I don't know, just something different. I feel like it looks really good. I'm also gonna try to do the one where they put like 2 strands in front, just because I never do it. So it's like, let me just try it out, and I think it turned out pretty good. It took me a while to get used to it and like to see how it matches my face, but I think it looks cute. But thank you guys for watching my video. I really enjoyed making this video for you guys. I hope you guys learned a little bit of tricks on how to install your hair, and maybe you just want to get this hair. The links are down in the description box with all the coupon codes. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.